大家好，我们又见面了哈。好，那今天呢，我有我的同事 John 来跟我们一起分享今天一个新的应用程序。嗯，那等一下我会继续的介绍。Hi everyone, welcome again. And today I have my colleagues John Liu. He's beside me, and we'll share about the new apps. The app is called Chope. Chope 啊，我们福建话讲做 so again, I will share in Mandarin first, then followed by John will share in English. So let me begin. Okay, I will share my screen and then we'll start from here. 好，我们现在呢就来开始。我现在是分享我的屏幕。那今天要讲的这个主题啊，就叫做Chope Chope，就好像一个我们常说的 Chope，就是盖章的那个 Chope 啊，Chope 的这个就是我的了。所以这个从这个话呢，这个 Chope 呢就演变成这个应用程序这个应用程序是简单来说就是帮我们定某样东西好，所以今天要学的是怎么样用它，怎么样去寻找，还有看看里面有什么可以跟我们那个怎么讲，就是什么福利啊，有什么优惠啊，这些，这个就是一个订餐的一个平台啦，就好像我们的 Grab Food 啦，那个还有什么那个叫什么熊猫的那个 Food Panda 啦，一大堆啦，很多啦所以这个呢就是另外一个订餐的一个平台那我们要下载的时候，你就打这个字 CHOPE，这只是一个发音Chope 这个 chop 就是定的意思，然后你会看到这样一个，好像个月饼现在我要吃月饼看到这个月饼那个 C 然后我看到这个图片就想到月饼，所以你看到这个，你点击它就可以下载步骤是一样的大家都懂就是你苹果的或者是安卓手机都可以，好。它这个 job 到底是什么东西这个就是我刚才有说就好像我们盖一个章就是叫做 job 嘛你以前我们常写那个书信什么以前都有盖章的，或者是公司的盖印你买一个什么东西，它都会有一个打印的这个 job 的意思。那现在呢？我们在小贩中心尤其当然是在小贩中心或者是咖啡店我们会看到有人就拿那个纸巾然后一张张的纸巾有的放报纸有的放雨伞购物袋更恐怖的就是有的把手机电脑都放在那边我就一些我们叫做 YouTuber 那些视频的人他们说新加坡很恐怖，你把东西丢在桌子上没人要。他说新加坡人不会贪财，就是他们做过试验就是把这个手机钥匙还有我们的上班的那个牌子我今天那个牌子没有拿出来，我这个牌子我给大家我们上班的这种牌子你会看到我们上班的这种牌子有这个他们也放在桌子上了来做这个其实很有价值有贵重的东西最好是不要用也不要用来订餐，所以但是这个软件或者说这个应用程序就解决了我们在这一方面的一个烦恼。有时候我们要买东西，我们要先去订，尤其是以前我们要餐馆要订餐我们都要预先打电话，而且要打很多电话，有时候电话接不通。那你要打到那一家餐馆的时候，你要跟他约定。但是这个平台呢，就直接的很省时省力的 也可以，我们可以通过这个平台呢，就可以看到有很多不同的选择。那我们就在这里呢，我们就可以订餐，所以它是一个24小时计时的，就是立刻的就有的在线的一个订餐的一个服务。那它本身的团队现在也是很多啦，然后在新加坡就越来越大，目前的有1300多间，很多，而且它这个 Chope 啊，它这个应用程序啊，在新加坡、上海啊、北京、曼谷、巴黎、印度尼西亚、雅加达、泰国，哇，很好用。所以当我们去旅行的时候啊，我们去旅游，如果你到那个巴厘岛，巴厘岛你在酒店里面，你想要去外面吃的话，你也可以用这个应用程序，你就可以点餐，然后先预约，再去那些地方。这个方法最好，尤其是在雅加达。我说我在雅加达的时候，我的那个朋友要请我吃啊，他说：“哦，我们现在要出发。虽然路程不塞车的时候是半个小时啊，但是你塞车的时候，1个小时、2个小时都有，所以要去那个餐馆要很早赶着去吃，因为那个是很好吃的一个餐馆。所以，但是你有了这个 Chope 的这个应用程序的话，你就可以立刻这个就订餐，那你就省去了排队啊、挤车啊或者堵车的一些问题而且呢，订餐就变得很容易。然后它里面还有一些就是优惠啦，1:1、1:1的一个优惠啊，或者是折扣啊。如果你是有那个我们叫做银行的一些促销的那些偏好啊，那个库本啊，它也可以买一送一的，你看哦，优惠，里面还有很多啦。当然它最主要的目的就是帮我们去掉了排队啦排队的那个麻烦，而且呢，付款也是方便啊，就在这个系统上面付款，所以就变得很简单。所以我们来看一下这个应用程序到底是怎么样的设置方面当然是一定要的然后呢，就你可以用你的现在我们是有 Facebook 啦，我们也有 Google 啦，或者是电邮啊，这些你都可以用来做登记注册一个账号。然后只要你注册了之后呢，它就会显示出很多东西出来。第一个就是它会给你这个你会看到100块，它会给你100块让我们去选。然后在这里呢，它会告诉你，我这里没有放那个中文的，它是可以有中文的字幕所以这个主页你也可以转成中文。那在这里呢，你也可以选择你喜欢的食物。有些人呢，他不喜欢，他对可能海鲜敏感，所以他就可以说他省掉一些海鲜。我呢是什么东西都可以吃，只要是就好像香港人说的，四只脚的，除了坐子椅子不吃之外我都可以吃四只脚的。然后在天上飞的也吃，只有那个飞机就不吃了。海上的也是一样的，船也不吃了。所以好像香港人什么都吃，所以我也是什么都选了好，那你看到这个的时候呢，你会看到他给你100块，这个100块其实也不是很多了，大概是好像是5块钱，等于5块钱这样不会说很多。但是它有一个限期就是说当你加入的时候，大概是1个月里面你要把它花掉。那最主要的目的就是鼓励我们多消费你可以用它的那个 Chope 这里有100块嘛，你把这100块用来这里，你看这边你可以换成一个5块钱的一个奖券或者什么的。但是这边呢，我们可以看到那它就是一个我们叫做问答的啦，回答会员的一些问题，因为有时候我们会有很多问题送餐怎么样啦，我的预约了取消啦，是谁的错啦，我要扣什么 它里面有很多的这些英语叫做 FAQ， 就是常常人家常问的一些问题，所以它在里面就可以帮你解答。好，对不起有时候我们要打电话过去问啊，他们那边真的是很忙，所以这里呢就可以多多少少帮我们解决了一些问题。好，那这边你来看一下，就是第一个就是轻松的订阅，所以它在里面你可以选了很多餐馆，你可以选，所以选到我们心仪的餐馆时候的，当你在选的时候呢，你可以选说我要中餐，我要西餐，那你可以输进去，输在上面，打在这里啊。然后中餐馆，如果你说中餐馆，它的中餐馆就会全部出现。那你就可以看这里哈，你看到它有4.5这个人家的一个那个评分呐哈，评分它有140个 review， 就是说140个人他们去了之后写了一些他们用餐的一些评价这些啦。这里是地点在哪里都有哈，还有折扣啊，还有回扣啊，这些都在里面你要一个一个去看。如果你喜欢这个餐馆的时候，你可以把这个爱心也点上，它就变成红色，那就会记得了但是当我们好像说你选的这家这家叫做 J 翡翠翡翠的话，你点的话，你可以预定了之后，它会出现一些条例啦这里是有一个人的名字对不起，我没有盖掉，所以你只要你再按这个确定就 OK 了好，我们看第二个，还有呢就是打折，它里面有一些怎么讲广告啊，推广我们多点去参观它的那个它的就是去它的餐馆用餐啊，买东西啊，通常它会有一些配套啦什么的啦这些，所以你可以进去里面去选，当然你先要看一下选，只要你选了之后呢，你就按这个 Add to Cart， 是你把它加入在你的购物车里面。加在购物车里面呢，当然我们还要同意它一些条款你喜欢它条款就是说你要什么付账啊什么什么的。好，这里呢你也可以用我这里看到的就是可以用贝拉你可以结账或者用你的那个信用卡也可以但目前我看到的只是信用卡，在这里也有一个贝拉的一个付款方式，也是很方便的。订单方面的也是一样，流程是大概都是一样的，就是说你选到你心仪的餐馆，你就在里面可以选菜，你可以先选菜，你可以看它的那个菜单有不同的菜单，有的是早上的，有的是中午的，有的是周日到星期六的，有的只有星期天到星期二的那种就是它有不同的不同的酒店不同的餐馆，他们有不同的一些菜单在里面，所以哎呦那你也可以说我要他送到我家也可以你可以现在订，然后或者是再迟一点订也可以，什么日期你要你都可以跟他们在这个Chope的一个应用程序里面跟他约定提好。另外一个这个探索特惠，探索的它就是说有时候它有一些新的公司，好像说我这里有一个米其林的餐馆米其林的餐馆就是最好吃的啦，或者是有一些米其林介绍。我记得我在那个北邮的那个小饭中心那里，它不是说米其林级，但是它有米其林介绍。哇，你看那里我想去吃它的，当时是吃什么的？好像是去那个叫什么聚宠饭好像是这个那是很多年前了，聚宠饭。哇，那这个聚宠饭的排长龙，就是因为它有放米其林介绍，所以呢， 我们在这里你说米其林得奖的那些餐馆，当然是更不用讲了，一定有很多人去的哦。这里我们就可以先订购啦，或者你可以看那些特价也有啊，或者是你去了之后呢，你也可以看到一些客户投票，就是说用餐之后他们投票，说哪一个最好的，然后这里有几家就是投票的，或者是特别推出节目精选的啊，对，好像这个就是雅阁啊，雅阁它推选这个是什么？最好的点心啊，它的点心就很特别。好，你看这个燕心点上啊，这个是燕心啊，燕心点心，它的点心把它挂在树上，你看很特别。所以呢，就是一些特别的一些餐厅哦，有时候我们这种懒惰的人啊，我们不会去到处探食嘛，我们又不是吃食的那个食探，好像那个香港菜篮，他就到处在香港找东西吃，然后就介绍。那我是不会喜欢乱跑，但是这个 Chope 呢，对我就有很多帮助。好，再看一下，我们也有小贩中心的那些优惠啊、链接啊，你只要你输入那个小贩中心，他们就可以只要那些小贩们有参加这个 Chope 的一个平台哦，他们的摊位就会出现，所以你也可以就好像在那边买哦，你也可以去那边拿，或者是取餐，或者是用他们送过来都可以。这个跟那个 Grab 或者是 Food Panda 啦、Deliveroo 啦这些都是很相似的，但是它那些只是帮你送餐，这个是你可以去餐馆里面订吃这是他们的不同。呃，还有呢，还有很多的就是一些清单让我们去选或者是很多食物可以让我们来筛选。有些人他就不喜欢吃这个，不喜欢吃那个，所以他可以筛选掉了，他可以去掉一些他不要的。但是我呢就不会选这个了，我就全要了。所以你在这里呢。这一页呢，你在这里你可以筛选如果我要健康的好像说，它有健康的食品，它有印度餐、印尼餐、日本餐，韩国餐还有马来餐，Malay Chinese 餐啦，就是一些马来餐，就好像我们的两惹餐这样了，我看还有很多很多啦，墨西哥的啦，中东的啦，有凉的，还有披萨了barbecue 啦，breakfast 哎呀，什么都有，所以这个平台呢，其实是很好用。好，那我现在呢，就继续用我的手机来给大家大概的演示一下好啊，目前还有没有问题呀？我先暂停一下，可以吗？OK 了没有意见，我就再给用我的手机。哎，等一下，我要用我要让我的手机可以分享。好，分享我的手机，开始喽。好，那我就找那个 Chope 出来，这个看到吗？这个就是我的，所以呢，现在就看到我的手机的画面，它呢，我现在是设置为中文，但是呢，它的怎么说呢？就是说，你里面的一些信息这些画面多数都是英文的，它没有转过来，没有转为中文，所以它基本上还是以一个英文为主的。所以如果说我喜欢看这个米其林。米其林盖就是米其林的一个介绍的，就是这个2022。那我点下去的时候呢，你可以看到很多就是米其林介绍的一些食物，什么都有价格，它这里没有放价格在这里是告诉我们说这里离我目前的地方有多远，大概是3.5公里 2.8公里啊，4公里啊，你看什么地方哈？比方说我随便点一个啦，没有什么好吃的呢。看到吃的太多了，眼花缭乱。哦，我们看这个，不知道这是什么啊？哦，烧烤的看到这个，如果你看到下面这个订单这里它有午餐的，好像我点一下午餐的，午餐的订单，然后它就会告诉我午餐的菜单里面有卖什么的。你看哦，它这里是几道菜，4道菜，4道菜，它有咖啡啊。没错138，138。还有我的网络不是说很好，好，那我们再回去，如果要的这里还有一个地点给我们有没有更新啊？我这个有很慢哦，对不起大家看一下慢一点，因为这里网络很差。这里你会看到它的地址它的那个营业时间它是属于什么菜？其实这个是法国菜来的。我看到那些烧肉烧的很好看的，这个是法国菜。如果你要的话，你就立刻预定。然后他就告诉你要多少个人呢？成人2个人、3个人、4个人，你可以然后你用餐时间好像4个人，他说是今天吗？还是周四吗？今天是今天他没有了，今天是几号？今天30号是明天哦，1月是明天，明天周三。那你说明天周三下午，然后呢，他就在这里告诉你你要把你自己的名字、电话号码什么都填下去了，这我不好再显示出来。好，这个就是这样，很简单，然后就是确定就是付款了，然后我就不要再透露太多了。好，其他的就是个人信息啦，你看这里我的账户呢，你点下去里面，你可以介绍你自己的东西了好，这个当然要慢慢看了，因为很多失误，好像这个是这个星期的。然后在这里也有一个搜索探索呢，你也可以说搜索餐厅啦，你搜索的记录都会在里面。但我这些有一些是我搜索，有一些是他自己介绍的。好，你也可以外卖，你什么时候要也可以。好，确定放弃，我现在不要了。就是先自己看一下，玩一下也不错了好，那我今天这个中文版的第8播到就播到这里。好，我再回去那没问题没有问题吧？大家都很熟悉了都很
这样
好。你说
首先你要去哪里才找到这个餐馆？
他餐馆你在这个平台里面，他的餐馆的地址都在里面。
那你设什么你们设什么才可以去那个餐馆找的那个食物订餐？前面的我没有听。
前面这个 app 叫做
Chope，CHOP。
CHOPE。CHOPE 对 Chope 就是我们订你知道我做这里这个做就是这个。
谢谢你
那不用客气，那我就把时间交给我的同事 John， 他用英语来跟你们分享好吗？好的，好，谢谢 John please your turn。 Unmute。
Hello，你们好。
好
我就用第5波道来跟你们讲这个 Chope 好吗？Chope OK， 那我开那个 app 现在老师Joshua 已经用了第8波道， 看一下，等一下，哦，转去我的 slides， 你们看得到吗 ？OK， 这是 Chope， 就是OK 啊。So basically, it looks like mooncake, right? So now we eat mooncake. So this one reminds you of mooncake. So maybe we get hungry. Yeah. So what are we trying to do here? Basically, what my colleague Joshua explained earlier, this app is quite useful. Besides, of course, there's so many other apps, right? All the makan apps, right? You have Foodpanda lah, you have GrabFood lah, you have Deliveroo lah, others. But those are more like booking and delivery to your office, to your home, to your friend's home or something, right? To tapao, okay? But this one is more than just tapao. This one is Chope. You can actually go to the hawker center or go to the restaurant and then dine in, besides ordering and tapao lah. So this one is quite useful. So as you can see, you can book, you can eat there, dine, you can earn points, Chope points, like what Joshua mentioned. And then also you can sometimes there's some promotion, like recently the National Day promotion. So they have this buy one get one free or something like that lah. So from then to that, every now and then, when you look at the app, you turn on the notification, they'll actually show you. So when you play with the app, if you don't want to use the app, it's fine. But you can just play with the app and allow them to notify you of any special offer at the hawker center or places that you like. So if you want it, you can try it. If you don't want it, it's fine. So basically, this lesson today is to help you what Chope is, and then to download the app onto your Android phone. It doesn't matter whether it's Huawei or no brand phone or whatever phone. And then how to check some of the usefulness of Chope app besides the other so many apps. And I think Joshua already showed you the demonstration. So because of time, we will not show you in the English portion in the channel 5. But,
sorry, John. Sorry, I didn't come on the Chinese version. I didn't hear what Joshua said, because I listened to channel 5,
So, okay, no problem. No problem. No problem. So at the end of it, you can ask questions and then you can review on the Facebook or YouTube the lesson. Or because of time limit, because you only have a very short period, you can also meet us at the community center. Our digital ambassadors, colleagues will be more than willing to show you one-to-one or one-to-many. Okay, can I proceed? Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't matter what kind of brand or phone you use, as long as it's a smartphone. You can use App Store, you can use Play Store, it's good enough. You can download this, you see a mooncake, yellow mooncake with the C. So as long as you can download this app, then it should work, on your phone. So do you know what Chope is? When you're young, when you are outside with your loved ones or your friends, right? You can see my hands, right? Chope, right? When you're young, we play this game called Chope, right? So we sometimes we use things like tissue paper I'm holding now, or sometimes we during the pandemic, when we are allowed to go out by the government, we use the hand sanitizer bottle, then or water bottle like this ones, and then we go to the table, hawker center, then we place it on the seat or table, so that we reserve, so that when we go to the store to buy our favorite Hokkien Mee or Char Kway Teow or something, come back, at least you got a seat because it's very crowded. So that's what this name means, Chope. Okay, so it makes sense in the sense that actually this app, when you think of you want to order or you want to eat, they are trying to make you think of this app. That's why it's called an app that is meaningful. So this app, besides the other apps, there's so many of them, right? It is actually found in not just Singapore, but in 8 cities and 4 countries. Meaning, you can see that it's in Singapore. Hong Kong, of course, is part of China, right? Shanghai, Beijing. Then Bangkok is part of Thailand. Phuket, right? Part of Thailand. Then Bali, Jakarta is part of Indonesia. So there are 4 countries, 8 cities. So I'm sure they're expanding, because the last time in 2011, for me, I have not used it for restaurant. For me, it's very simple. I just eat simply. So if I go to hawker center, Tapao hawker center, right, I actually use this in the early 2011, 12 or 13. I remember in Yishun, in the new Yishun estate, they have a new hawker center. So this hawker center at that time, I remember if you want a special like 5%, 10% discount, then they'll ask you to use your smartphone, download this app called Chope. So that's the time when I first remember using this app. Yeah. Okay, so this app is 24/7, meaning because this app is not just in Singapore. So when you are like now it's in most countries now in the region, maybe beside China, they have no more lockdown. So when we do go across the border, don't go too far lah. Let's say across to Malaysia, or maybe to Phuket, right? They mentioned, okay. Then you can actually use that. That's why it's 24/7 or any other countries. And you can do booking, you can do reservation the day before. So it's 24/7. So they claim that they have like thousands of restaurants and hawker centers. So it saves us a lot of trouble. And also for the business owners who run the restaurants and the hawker centers or the food stalls, it may be trying to generate more deals for them from a business standpoint. So that means they know in advance the reservations, how many tables been booked, who's coming, what their menus been ordered, so they can plan for planning and for reservations and for their logistics. So that's a business standpoint. For us, it's good to have because we have more choices. Okay. Okay, so the benefit, like I mentioned, you can besides hawker center, right? You're tired of hawker center, then of course you can try slightly more other kind of food. And of course, you can also, not just for today, maybe you have friends or you have loved ones and you want to go out. And once in a while, once in a blue moon, you saw this one on the right, you can see a 1-for-1, for example. This is a sample only. So there are many kind of deals. So if you like this deal and it's within your budget, then of course you can use it, follow the instruction and use it and to book it. So they'll give you all kinds of discounts, try to whet your appetite so that you may want to order through them. Because you must understand that how this app works. You pay nothing. That means you don't pay any commission. You don't pay any extra like GST or anything through the app. The customer, right? So I mean the business, right? The restaurants or hawker centers, right? They actually pay a flat fee plus whatever that is being ordered. So that's what I read now. Okay, I may be wrong, but the business actually pay for the dining. There's a transaction. So the whole idea is that this dining will give you more choice, make it easy that you want to spend, that you want to use the app. And they allow the ordering and the payment to be easy. But this payment, I don't think, maybe wrong, but I don't see now. I mean, it doesn't matter, it will not happen in the future. But for now, when I look at the app, right, I don't see any pay now, pay now, this, or pay anyone, this OCBC, UOB, or DBS. From what I see is that it's only, they want you to include your Visa, Master, debit, or credit card for now. Okay, unless maybe in the future, when you update the app and maybe they allow other form of payment, then okay, yeah. But for now, those are the payment modes. And then, of course, if you don't want to use the app for payment, it's fine. Use it for looking around. Just look what are the promotion. Take it as a way of searching for deals. Food and things like this. So when you find that certain food is appetizing and it maybe for yourself or for your friends, right, or family, right, then you go to the place and find out more. Yeah. Okay, how do you set up account and configure? So you need to download onto your phone. Doesn't matter what phone. As long as your phone can use like a App Store or iPhone, this Play Store, this store to download the app onto your phone, then they will give you a few ways. One is if you are using iPhone, you can use iPhone, the user ID, password, or you can create your own ID and password. So they give you some choices. Say maybe Google, they allow you to use Google your ID and password. Yeah. Then after that, once you set up, right, they will actually show you, okay, on this number 3, right, they'll show you which city you're in. So let's say you're in Singapore, of course you pick Singapore. But if you go to those countries that they have their services available, then you pick those. Yeah. Then of course you can pick the language. But I tried like a Mandarin, right? You pick Mandarin or any other languages, right? The interface, the instruction, are in the local language, but the content, the menu, everything is still in English. Okay. So on number 4, they ask you what kind of food you like. So for me is I like everything. So I want to see what's available. So that's one way for us to have a look, play with the app to see what is being offered to us. Okay. Then once you set up, right, the next stage is the app, because they want you to use, so they give you some points. It's like Watson, Guardian, NTUC, Healthcare, all this, or any other like McDonald's app. Okay, they want you to use, so they give you like 100 Chope points. 100 Chope points, if you compare, is actually not equal to 100 Sing dollars. It's just their own currency in the app. So 100 is not a lot. Okay, if you look at the menu, how much Chope points you need. Okay, so it's a form of reward. So they want you to perhaps use more of this Chope to entice you, to make you feel happy, so that hopefully you want to use this app and not other competitive apps like Foodpanda, GrabFood, Deliveroo, or many others along the way. Okay, so you can see in the picture the rate. It looks like red packet, right? Chinese New Year is not here yet, so they give you some promotion in red. Yeah, so they entice you with pictures or this with dollar and cents and special discounts or menus. Of course, some of us, sometimes we do have, if we use the app, sometimes we may encounter some issues for those who use it. Maybe, for example, you order something, then something never arrives, or you pay something, there's an issue with the app, which sometimes we do encounter because these are man-made, these apps are man-made, so definitely there'll be some technical issues. So this FAQ, frequently asked question, right, will try to, when you search for the questions, right, if it's something that you are looking for, then you look for the answers. If you can't find the answer within the FAQ, of course, they will put a hotline or email or something for you to type in your questions that you may have. Okay, they want to help you as well, because if it doesn't solve your problem, then of course you don't want to use the app, right? Yeah. So reservation, just like you mentioned, right? Because sometimes we want to go out, right? Now outside, maybe perhaps you don't need masks, right? Or this, right? But because we're in office, so for safety reason, we use masks. Of course, we need to use masks in the public transport or this, right? Hospital or this, right? So this one, to make it easy for you, is they say reservation easy. So they give you all kinds of reservations. So you can see right on the number 1, or bundle deals, upsize. Oh, sounds like McDonald's deals. How many of you actually tried McDonald's app? Okay, you can check it out lah. Then there are some other promotion. So this one is a few weeks ago one. So I'm sure they have other promotion now. This was just before National Day. We created these slides, and then on the number 2, right, is a Sing Cuisine Chinese. Wow! So you can, when you check the menu or restaurant or hawker center, the food store, right, you want to, like, beside asking your friends, right, this store is good, the food is good, you can also read the 140 reviews. You can check out what people say is good and what people say is no good. So you can check the, some of the good reviews and not so good reviews. So then after that, you can make your mind, do you really want to try this particular store or this menu or this restaurant? Or maybe you want to try something else. Or maybe it's just a form of interest. You just like to check it out only. Yeah. Then number 3, there's this restaurant called Chope. Wow, 1,000 over reviews. Looks not bad, like a 4.5 star out of 5 star. Wow, very, very good. And then it looks like they were preparing for mooncake. You can see the different colors of mooncake, right? Well, we all get very hungry, right? Yellow mooncake, white mooncake, pink, green, all kinds of mooncake. And then it comes in nice packaging. Then, then they'll show you if you want to deliver, you want to book to go down to the place and pick it up, or you want to order and deliver. When you want to deliver, what time, all this, you can make arrangement. Deliver to yourself, deliver to your mom's home, deliver to your relative's home, deliver to your friend's home or something. Okay. Then number 4, you can book. So the same thing for Jade. They also explain to you, in the restaurant, this day, this time. So it's a reservation system. So it's not just showing you, it's also tying in, this app actually tie in with the business, let's say Jade, the restaurant. So this app actually ties into their booking and reservation. They know how many tables, they manage the tables, the seats and everything for them. So that's why you can book date, time, and which table, and how many people, all this, and who will be turning up. So they ask you for your name, your contact details. So it may not be you, it may be your sister, brother, whoever. So you can type in the name. Yeah. So when they appear there at the Jade on this day, this time, then the app, the business, when the person, reservation officer, right, guest officer, when they check the app, they say this time, this reference number, this name, they automatically know which table to put you through and what, maybe perhaps even what menu you ordered. Yeah. Like we mentioned earlier, my colleague and I, there are many different kinds of discounts available, because all of us, we like lobang, we like discounts, right? So there are like top 10 deals, of course, some of us eat something, some of us don't eat something, or some of us eat all kinds of things. We like to try different kind of food or drinks or snacks or whatever. So there's something for everybody in different seasons. So you can notice that different places, they go by location, like Marina Bay, number 1, City Hall, Orchard, or Ang Mo Kio, or Bukit Batok, or Tampines. So it can be everywhere, north, south, east, west of the island. Then you can see, right, how much cash voucher they give you in exchange for the menu, so you pay less. So obviously, when you use app, you choose something from here, it will likely to be cheaper than for you to go direct to the business, the restaurant, or the food store or something. Okay, but it may not be cheaper in the sense that maybe they will perhaps maybe wrong, but perhaps they will absorb the delivery charge or something. Instead of paying $8, right, they may somehow bundle with something. You order something extra, and then over a certain amount, they will absorb. Like NTUC app, right? You order above 75 something, like $75 per order, they'll deliver for free. But you need to pay for packing charges, that kind of thing. So they may have a certain requirement there. You check it out, the fine print first. Then number 2, wow, this one is very appetizing. Okay, show you looks like chili crab with a pincer. Okay, yeah, looks like a very big chili crab. Okay, $100 cash voucher. Dancing crab in Vivo City, and this special deal, $80. Normally it's $100. $100 voucher, right? It's Monday to Sunday all day. So they will try to promote you and try to get you to book. Then number 3, if you like something, right, you click the next stage, confirm. Then number 4 is the shopping cart. Of course, you notice, I'm wrong. They allow PayLah. Okay, they allow PayLah. I take back my words. So I can see that they actually allow PayLah. So you have to see very carefully what are the payment mode available. Maybe certain establishments accept certain payment mode. So you have to follow what is being offered to you. So if you have that particular payment mode, then good. But if you don't have and you are not comfortable to commit, then don't. Okay, don't. Just because we Joshua and I introduced you, right? It's actually for your knowledge only, to have a look, to play with it. You're comfortable, proceed. You're not comfortable, don't proceed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next one is ordering make easy lah. So you notice number 1, right? They want to make it easy for you to order. So it's as good as like turning up. But why you don't want to go restaurant? Why you don't stand in front of the popular hawker center store to order your char kway teow? Because it may be a very long queue, or it may be you have to take a few buses, or you may have to take MRT there. So it's too far, too inconvenient, and it's raining. So if you use the app, any app, Foodpanda, GrabFood, or Deliveroo. But this one, for ordering, right, you can also use Chope. Okay, so you can see, not necessarily restaurant, but hawker center also can. You can check the menu. For this case, number 2, right? So they have a review, how many thousand reviews, right? You can actually check not just a good review, but you look for the bad review so that you have a balanced view of the food. Okay, what people say because they've tried it before. Or maybe you can ask your friend if they tried before. So number 3, then of course you can book, like I said, you can book the date and time, delivery, and the kind of menu items, how many quantity, all this, right? Then how much, then you're comfortable with it, then you pay. But if you have an issue with the payment or delivery date or whatever after that, right? Again, you can go back to the FAQ, go back to the customer service just now earlier when we set up, right? And then you can ask them for the refund or this, yeah, okay? Okay, then the next part, of course, it's very, how you say, intuitive, very flexible. This app is very flexible. I don't know how many of you actually tried this app, okay? You download the app into your phone. You don't spend a single cent, it's fine. You just download, you don't have to put your credit card or PayNow, PayLah account or in. You just have to download and play the app. Check it out, okay? Then they will actually show you in the app, like Michelin guide, because Michelin is not just a hawker restaurant, expensive, $300. It can be not so expensive, like maybe in Greater Ayer Hawker Center or Red Hill Hawker Center, there's some Michelin recommended stores. Then the one that the minister appeared, the one with Michelin star, the one you queue more than half an hour in Red Hill, right? There. So it may appear here also. Okay, so you can actually try those, not necessarily like Zami's, but if you like this kind of food, expensive one, go ahead. If you choose not to take the expensive one, you want the hawker center type, they also have a Michelin type, because Michelin is just a brand name, the recommendation. It may be Makan Sutra by Sito, maybe something else. Okay, so they actually use Michelin guide as one form of recommendation. Then number 2 is a special bundle. Maybe for Chinese New Year, Chinese New Year is still far away. It's a mooncake. Or maybe the next one is Christmas, because it's already August, right? Maybe a few months down the road is Christmas. Okay, then who made the cut? Okay, so basically, again, this is their recommendation. So they say that Singapore is a food paradise. So they want to introduce you all kinds of food, all kinds of cuisine, whether it's Chinese food, Indian food, Malay food, or Italian, whatever. So they want to recommend the different kind of business, different kind of menu, different kind of food to you. Yeah. Then of course the last one, which is could be for January for us, is a dim sum. So they show you all kinds of dim sum that's available, like number 1, number 2, Yager, and Yanxi dim sum. So and Hopo. So they show you all kinds of things to entice you, that you want to patronize, that you want to order. Yeah. We talked so much about earlier the restaurants, Michelin, right? Then of course now you notice what I mentioned, hawker centers. So hawker center, you can see number 1 on the extreme left, Maxwell, Amoy Street, Adam Road, Kimo, Bukit Batok. So it's throughout the island. Yeah, so you can pick and choose. There are literally like hundreds and thousands of choices. So like Maxwell, there's some, I think Michelin used to be, I don't know where still have. Some Michelin one recommended Maxwell at the food court, the chicken rice. Okay, then you can even book. They even tell you like which stores that's still open, which are available, that maybe perhaps you want to order, you go there and pick it up, or deliver to home, or you want to eat there or something. So these are choices. They even show you the last one, right? You can filter, you can click on the 3 buttons at the top right, and then you can filter, what kind of food you want. You can do it at the beginning, or you can do it anytime you want. So you can see certain information, or you want to see all the information available to you. For me, I choose everything. Yeah. So how about you? Yeah. Okay. So we have come to the end of the Chope app session. We have gone through channel 5 and channel 8. So just want to share with you in summary, right? Chope. Okay, the Chope app is actually a real-time reservation using computer, web, or mobile app. Okay, If you're not going to use it, it's fine. You're not going to like order something through it, it's fine. We're not saying you must. You check it out first. You're comfortable, use it. You don't want you want to use it, it's fine. It's just for searching for lobang, okay? For knowledge, to share your friends, to have a conversation to somebody, maybe you have common interest to check out the food. And maybe after that, you want to have your own cooking session at home. It's up to you also. Then, of course, from cybersecurity point of view, we want to share with you that every time you use a digital app or using the web, right, always be careful with your credit. If you use a credit card information, right, be careful. Do not use it openly, because people can steal the information and do a transaction online using your credit card information. Do not share your date of birth. Do not share your SingPass. Do not share your IC. Do not share your personal information like address or this with through the app or through emails or through WhatsApp or any other means. If people that you do not know of, if you're unsure, then do not disclose. Okay. So if you have any other information about this app or any other digital apps, right, which we have shared today or in the past few months, my colleague and I, Joshua and I have shared, right, not to worry, because you can always go back to the Facebook, Radima SilverClick, Facebook or YouTube. You can search in the library under SilverClick. They categorize it already. You can search, go back one by one and search. It's all there from day one to now. Okay. If you still want to have that human touch, you want to us to walk you through in a one-to-many or one-to-one session, right? You can go to those sessions that we organize, Digital for Life, SDO office. So those like in Tiong Bahru, CC or Dimas or Henderson, you know, or those CCs available, open hours. You can make the booking through the PA office or through us, and then you can meet you and show you. So that's all for today. So do you have any questions? These are some online, some of you asked, right? If I want to download, I want to check out all this. We don't have any, at the moment, don't have any hard copies to give to you. Because if you don't see you, there's no way it can pass to you, right? So you can actually use a digital phone using your QR code reader or using your camera on your iPhone, right? iPad, right? You can actually scan this QR code. You can take a snapshot of this screen. The QR code will bring you to the website and then download those information. Yeah. Thank you. Any questions?
Can I ask you, just now you have the hawker recommendations. Where you go to the hawker center one?
So you download, when you download the app, right? You you enter your information, then you open up, you can actually scroll down. You scroll all the way down. They have like restaurants recommendation, and then they will have a hawker center also.
Because I download, I only have reservation, delivery, and deals. The three headings there. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, let me have a look. Okay, hawker center. Okay. If I can't answer your question over online because of time, we will certainly be glad to help you at the CC. Okay, I'll try. Okay, yeah. Okay, I just have a look at the app because I don't want to hold everybody up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Oh, the app is want to update. I try to not to update the app. Okay. Okay. You see a search. You see a search function in the app. You can type keywords. The hawker centers you're looking for. Yes, you can search through that. That's one way.
Oh, so I have to search. Okay.
You can search. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I hope I can answer your question. If you really need more help, we'll definitely be more than willing to help you. When we see you or any of my colleagues see you at the CCRCs. So use a search function. Yeah, it's just like Google search. This one is a Chope search. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Then when you go to hawker center, they'll show all kinds of deals. They want to entice you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yeah. Okay. Okay, if you don't have any question, I will hand this time. Yeah, I'll leave it to my colleague, Channel 5 Channel 8 to share with you.
Joshua, you're muted. Joshua, you're muted.
我刚才就说了，谢谢我的同事的一个分享啊。那如果你有一些问题啊，还不大清楚的，也不用紧张啦，你可以找我们啊，我们的数码大使个个都可以帮助你解决一些这方面的问题，好啊。好，没有的话，那我们就下周再见啦，好不好？
拜拜。
OK， 好，拜拜，谢谢，再见，大家拜拜，大家去购物了哈。
好，谢谢，
拜拜。
OK， 拜拜，拜拜啊。好。
Can you give us the QR code, please, Gary? Thank you, Gary.